Welcome back, everyone. Okay, so things might be different since last time. Okay, so this is actually why. So it was my anniversary yesterday. Welcome back, Isa. Welcome back, Cassidy. Welcome back, Garo. It's Rad to the Righteous. It's not. It wasn't just my anniversary. It was mine and Sinzu's anniversary yesterday. Our wedding anniversary. To be specific. Friend! Thank you for your Webba. Webba yourself. Welcome back, Garo. Welcome back, Meeper. That's a crazy coincidence. It's true. How many of those have you had? I've had 9 of them. Happy anniversary. Thank you, friend. And he got me... Well, because it was on sale and we were talking about it, but also justified as an anniversary gift. The DLCs for this game. So... I don't know whether that's just in here now. We started without any DLC content, and now I think we have all DLC content. So that's going to be slightly weird, but okay. I don't know if some Griffin is just going to, like, pop in at some point. You kept talking about how cool Shifter was, and they needed to play. I did make a Shifter in Inevitable Excess. So I could try my... I picked, the Fey one. Because they get sneak attack. What were we doing? This is my reaction whenever I open this game after a break, no matter how short. Aw? What do you mean, aw? Well, they don't turn into animals, unfortunately. They do turn into Fae, though, which is kind of cool. You're probably fighting demons, that's true. There are armies around. I guess we kind of sort of need to go this way. It makes you happy? Aw, it's cute. You can tell because of all the demon armies in the map. To explain what DLC is, imagine if the game came with key features removed. Like, imagine if you tried to play your favorite class or archetype, but it wouldn't let you select it. You had to pay them to add it back in. Anyways. To be fair, they added Kineticist in Kingmaker, and that is not... They didn't remove it for this game. I choose to believe that genuinely they made a complete set of classes, or, you know, the set of classes that they thought would be complete enough in the time allotment for, you know, their development cycle. And then you had to pay for another one. I'm willing to give them the benefit of the doubt that the DLC represents actual development time post-release. Who hurt you, Arrow? Ubisoft? Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, I'm remembering. The end of last stream, 100 people fell at my command as we retook a fort. You are being a little dramatic for fun, that's fair. I was trying to hold this guy off. It did not work. It never works. What if we just remove this obstacle? You will fall under my command, but I have to roll for it. If you're under my command, wouldn't you be the one rolling? That is the code you have inherited from your A ancestors. Also, hello. No, because you said it first. So, yeah. Fair enough. Okay, fine. We're also removing this one. Our army is doing battle with their army, and by army, I mean this one battle sorcerer. This one battle mystic's Theurge, who can cast Cure Wounds, Bless, and also Scorching Ray. I guess oracles do that. Specific ones. Ember can do that. Is immune to charm as a fairy, but we'll pretend it worked anyway. Sadly, you do not currently have an emote, so you have to type that and trust the essence of is communicated through your words. It's seen. It's true. Oh, it's not on the overlay. It's just going yeah on the overlay. Hello, Autumn. Ember, best girl. Ember's always made me feel various levels of uncomfortable, if I'm being honest. I want to know how old this child I'm sending into war is. She acts 8 or perhaps 15. But I know I know time-wise she's like 30. Hey, wait a minute. Waiting. Ascari's slaves fought fearlessly and relentlessly like insects swarming around a flame without any awareness for what they were doing. When the last of the demons had fallen in battle, the Crusaders could finally take in what exactly they'd been fighting for. For many years, these old salt mines had provided the local alchemists with their most valuable ingredients. Now they would do so again. We got salt. I don't know ASD, unfortunately. Oh, so that's why she has keen senses. I'm sorry, spoilers. Oh, yeah, no, it's not that. I'm just genuinely concerned about her actual age. It's like... They say it's because she's an elf. But she's been living with humans for like 30 years. Why does your Ember keep unequipping Bite? I don't know, that sounds like an odd problem to have. You would have probably already known if you'd been paying more attention to the story. Yeah, she forgot. Honestly, when you asked why she had keen senses, I thought you were doing a bit. I'd actually seen, there was a post on Reddit when this game came out where people were like, she's missing a human feet. And why does she have keen senses? And everyone was like snickering. Arrow never got past Defender's Heart. How would they know? I got past Defender's Heart. Ooh. And I showed them. Adopted an elf character that really thinks they're human and hasn't aged past 20 next to their old as fuck brother. Oh no! Footman succumbed to the sickness. The dritches, hitched to overloaded carriages, had no chance of escaping, and their masters preferred death over giving up their cargo without a fight. The wagons were full of treasures, plundered in the chaos of battle for Canabras. We're not doing any of that. You telling me this is a level 4 army? I don't know about that. Maybe I should have saved some demons for them to fight. To your point, Cass, I really don't know how to compare the relative power of, like, say, my 7 Hell Knights to my 30 Mounted Scouts. I understand the Hell Knights have 159 hit points. Well, I mean, I guess that's how. But still, it's not exactly apples to apples. Wait, does each, like, I don't know, does each one have 159 hit points? I guess so, right? Rat of the Righteous. Do you recall what your single biggest damage action has been? It was probably a mounted charge with a spear so far in this playthrough. I want the sickness. Ooh, yeah. You don't understand how hit points and damage work in battle either, because sometimes you'll do 400 damage to a unit and it loses no people. It comes down, I think, to the HP per unit. I would guess they actually have 159 hit points per unit over here, so you'd have to do 159 for this to go from 7 Hell Knights to 6. But over here, you have to do 44 damage to remove 1 Mounted Scout. I had a cleave for 306 around this point. Oh, good for you. My, like, favorite and least favorite thing about Pathfinder is how dumb it is. And I mean that sincerely. Because I do actually sincerely love it. But also, you need to get a group with the same vibe as you. Otherwise, you're in for people doing 306 damage at, like... What level are we? Level 7. At the same table with people doing, like... 20. You just found out pipe foxes are from Pathfinder? Not like originally, right? Aren't they a thing otherwise? You can buy 17 additional Hell Knights. Sure. Because I'm worried we will struggle getting through this, which we have to. Not even your fault. Where did those Hell Knights go, actually? Oh, I'm in the wrong scene for it. That's what I mean. It's not even like something you necessarily have to do on purpose. Just the power swing can vary so much. Which I like that. And I like the build flexibility. But it just makes it hard to balance, that's all. You just click words that say natural attack. The thing is, I've also heard, at least in pen and paper, natural attacks are also busted. I get the impression literally anything, if focused hard enough, could just break the game. I think I want to enter the location despite being exhausted. You get invited to play a hero system game once. That was the most min-max game you've ever seen. Wouldn't want to play it again. Was it a Mutants and Masterminds? Let me actually get on my dog. I don't remember what this place is, by the way.
I'll take care of it.
Oh. A single masterwork dagger. Oh wait, the underground hideout. I think the thieves were talking about this.
I'm gone.
You're potentially really good, but it does require a strict equipment plan and availability to approach what a dwarven barbarian with a long axe can accomplish. Yeah, it's true.
Pretty good, aren't I?
The name is actually Hero System. I see. Oh, there's a stranger up here. I don't even notice your damage numbers, but it's very fun when someone crits and the enemy explodes. That's true.
We do it my way.
Lan shoots an arrow, a creature explodes, Lan laughs. Like a freaking monster. You love Shifter and you love solving the puzzle of how to play it. You're sorry you're such an aggressive puzzler. No, that's fair. Get him. Lamb is a machine. Yeah. You know Farcard is a polearm? How do you pronounce this? Give me a guide before some caption starts yelling at me. 20 feet for a reach weapon does seem a little ridiculous. I've always called it like faux card. Like a card who is your enemy. Speaking of dwarven reachers, you made a level 5 character once that could hypothetically take out an entire platoon of goblins in a single turn, as long as you didn't roll a 1. Sinzu often likes to regale me with the one time in 3.5 he had a character do this, just walk from one side of the room to another with the leaves. You're playing Rise of the Runelords with a 5-point buy. Probably the same feat chain, it's really cool. Half the 20 is going to be our huge and powerful arms. Get him.
Cover me, all right?
Nice try.
You won't survive me.
Heighten daylight, behold the power of the sun. Meta magic heighten. The meta magics are so intimidating. It occurs to me I meant to remind myself how to actually apply them in this game, and I did not do that. Samesies. It's originally a French word. You'd probably say faux shard. Faux show. Play it as Frenchly as you can manage. Oh god. Meta Magic Heightens lets you use all of your level 2, 3, and 4 spell slots to cast additional uses of your favorite level 1 spell, Grease. Oops, all Grease. Just use a rod and forget about it. Eventually, we're going to detect an enemy up here. I'm sure of it. Oh, there he is. He's so upset.
Endure this.
Level thin Grease. Your portrait is your dog or something? Adorable. That's a bear? No, that's a dog. That's Allison. She's my dog. That's Alusa. She's my writer. Bear is just the biggest, most huggable possible dog.
Interesting.
That's just the portrait dogs get, unfortunately.
Follow if you dare.
I don't believe short of modding I can actually change that. Much as I'd like to. Allison's Puppy Girl arc. The Puppy Girl arc advanced in such strange and interesting ways. Allison's such a great dog. Thank you, Arrow.
I'm off.
We're a valiant knight errant, traversing the world wound on our riding dog.
This is my kind of work.
It's the sloppy spells. Sloppy spells sounds dangerous and inadvisable.
Ah, a test of my abilities.
Hello? Oh! Wisps.
Make every strike count.
Okay. You'll never see a wizard. You'll never be a wizard with that attitude. That's true. And you get back on them sloppy spells. Sloppy science. We found the violin cave. It's Shivel, the pain connoisseur. He wants to make a whip out of our guts. It doesn't sound very effective if you ask me, but to each their own. Haven't taken a turn yet, right? I think you haven't. Well, Jif, we have to get you your spell penetration. Doing experiments on viscosity. Micro crows rose your micro crow.
You've crossed the wrong mountain.
How's it doing? We'll divine our weapon bond. We'll actually remember to use our paladin's features. You perked up at micro. It's making micro progress. Hey, progress is progress. I remember giving you something. You can do something as a swift action, can't you? Or did I not take that? Must have done something else. Step over here. Pray for us. Progress is progress, exactly. A consistent micro progress. Did you vine trap? The subject becomes paralyzed and entangled. So a successful reflex save negates the paralysis. I always forget Ninyo has haste. I shouldn't. I put it on there because it's a very important spell. What are you looking for out of the game system if not detailed min-maxing? You're curious because while you don't generally enjoy a lot of meta crunch in most TTRPGs, you tend to think of 3.5 and Pathfinder 1E as games for specifically that. Well, it's more like not optimizing for efficiency, but rather optimizing to make whatever concept you want work as good as possible, or to tell a story, you know? You know, maybe the best race choice for this character would be an elf, because it gives you access to the best weapon for your build, but narratively you actually wanted to play a half-orc or something.
Strike!
Looking for something more social rather than min-maxing? Yeah. Accepting or even building in flaws to the character can also make it more fun. Well, yeah, they're crunchy. But just because you can make a highly optimized character doesn't mean that's what they were necessarily even designed for. The customization, exactly. The customization to make something capable while matching for flavor is appealing. Exactly.
You won't survive me.
I forgot there was someone standing right next to Lan. There's degrees of min-maxing or efficient gaming. Yeah, that's true. Being 100% meta is boring. Have no interest in gaming with the person who wants to play an 8-int wizard. Exactly. Min-maxing with certain parameters. It definitely depends on the parameters. There's also a certain thing where, you know, we were talking about balance of the game earlier. Making something well-rounded mechanically is literally not min-maxing. But it might lead to a more well-rounded experience in general. You know, it might be a more relaxed atmosphere when a shot that actually has a chance to damage the paladin isn't going to hit every single time on the rogue. You know what else is well-rounded? Pregnant Sybil. That's true. You've definitely made suboptimal choices to the goal of pumping those numbers. You're always looking to craft a capable adventure. Raid parsing?
You should have run.
Okay, I think Shivel's probably done. We need to test that theory to believe it. It's true for science. We got the Chainmail of Camaraderie. Whenever they flank an enemy, the wearer gets +2 bonus to damage against flanked creatures. If you have an outflank feature, the damage bonus increases to 4. Well, guess who's always flanking 100% of the time? It's even got better armor. It was made for me. Even looks great. Pocket mirror. Random map.
Might be trap, might be treasure.
What you like is systems where no significant degree of min-maxing is possible. OSR style games a lot of the time. Early games, lower power players, roll everything and go with it. Can't min-max if dice pick your stats. I think about that sometimes. Because the culture with current games and those is so different. It's like a faux pas to kill a character. Thank you for the head pats, by the way, Isa. But back in the day, like, I heard people talking about the character funnel, where you would just make a bunch of characters like this. And then you'd run them through an introductory dungeon, and it was kind of survival of the fittest. If they couldn't make it through the dungeon, they wouldn't have made it through the rest of the campaign anyway. The wearer of this ring has Smite Evil. This ring grants him 1 additional slot per day after resting. Sure, why not? You're so unequipped. Also, this belt. +2 bonus to strength and dexterity. Thank you. I love it. Who here would perk up at the idea of playing Pathfinder Society in Discord? Oh yeah. You tend to focus. Oh, okay, yeah. So you're not into like character-based stories. Yeah. So that's the thing about what you were talking about earlier. When you are more into a character-based story, it can inform the mechanics more than like what is optimal. That kind of lines up. You enjoy that sort of thing too, but it takes really good players. It's weird to see people keep saying Cass is with us in the Crusade.
I'm gone.
Sorry for various reasons. You do enjoy that sort of thing too, but it takes good players. Oh, I already read that. You've had miserable players, or you've had a lot more miserable experience than great ones. So player dependent. I mean, that's true with tabletop in general. I have had a lot of not great experiences just with random groups. And that's just the thing with random groups. I have had purely delightful experiences with people who I'm already friends with, or more. So you need to running thirsty sword lesbians.
Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
We do it my way.
Cass is with us truly. It's true. I would be interested to try Pathfinder Society, I think. I could see that kind of... I could see that appealing. The first time you ended up playing with a good group of TTRPG players, you ended up dating 3/4 of them. That's true. The same... Cass, you're not going to believe this. The same thing happened to me. You spilled your juice. When we were done cleaning, you sat back down, your browser crashed, but now you're back, friend. I'm so sorry. You don't want to play with anyone who's dating anyone else in the group?
Yosh.
Yeah. Well, sometimes that just happens. Sometimes you are monogamous. Just a couple years from celebrating your 9th wedding anniversary, and then you end up dating your entire tabletop RPG group, aside from one person. It happens to the best of us. My current... Actually, Autumn, I got one for you. Theoretically, what if everyone in the group was dating? Like, each other. Because that is the actual situation in my current going Starfinder game. That sounds like your nightmare, but it sounds lovely for a polycule. That's fair. Do pets get to play? In Pathfinder Society, certainly. In my game, yes. Banana and I are both playing. They promise me that this army can take on this fort. I don't know how much I believe that, but I'm willing to give it a shot. Saving first, of course. What are you playing? Starfinder. Why did you start scared? Low morale causes gargoyles to panic. The demons have low morale right now. We have got skeleton sharpshooters. We have explosive trap. We have no range at all. We actually just need to ride up in here with our horses. I was gonna trap right there. Please forgive me. I'm gonna try this one more time. See, this is what I thought was gonna happen. But they were like, nah, bet, you can do it. The more complex interpersonal relationships within a group, the more brain power it takes for you to process interactions, the more anxiety-inducing you find it. See, for me, the more people are in an environment, that's all it takes for me. But if I'm close with any of those people, it helps. You prefer one-on-one hanging when possible? That makes sense. Personally, you have no idea what Pathfinder Society is. Oh, also, good morning, Banana. So, if you've heard of Adventure League, it's effectively the same thing, but for Pathfinder. Yeah, here's the thing. We're not making it out of this. Oh, that's the Hell Knights, that's why. I was like, why did it do that? Long story short, you make a character and go from table to table, date to date, and play one-shots with other registered players. That's true. Why did I say that's true? I meant, like, yeah. Your favorite way to play one-shots is Meat Grinder? Yeah, there's lots of ways to play tabletop RPGs, it turns out. That's not a long story short. This is a long story short, the end. That is true. Well, is it a story if it doesn't have a beginning, middle, and all that? Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. We might be stuck for a minute. Ah ha ha, the end. Let me try one other thing. These will definitely help. If we're willing to wait for them to get up here. There's a rat. She wanted eggs. She didn't get them. That's a horrible story. I'm sorry. See, I'm wondering. Oh, it doesn't give the option for an auto battle. I was like, why didn't I check the auto battle? Maybe that would help. It does not. Nice thing is it's come and go. Exactly. The trouble is getting enough people to keep a regular table, even if it's different people each time. It's the best thing for if you don't know if you can commit to a bunch of games. How do you all feel about players who are not trained or skilled voice actors speaking in character with an accent constantly throughout a campaign? I can hazard a guess at how you feel about this. So here's the thing. I personally find it difficult to speak in character, period, and I appreciate it when I'm given the option not to, and to simply describe my character's words and actions. If other people want to speak in character however they want to do it, I don't think it's required for them to be professional voice actors, certainly. But if anyone's doing something that is actually uncomfortable or disruptive, then obviously that's its own issue. You like it when people get really in character? The phrasing may have given it away. You love it, but your patience runs out too fast for a campaign. You're for it as long as it isn't legitimately grating. Exactly. Now, here's the thing, actually. It's... By the way, this is not happening, and I apologize, but we might have to do something to get past this. It's actually pretty helpful if you're gonna speak in character to put a little bit of something on it, because then it becomes immediately clear whether you're speaking in character or not. You're not a trained VA, and when you run games, you did accents to help differentiate between the NPCs. Exactly. I am also not a trained voice actor. However, I try to put different intonations at the very least. I'm not, like, great at it when I'm reading dialogue. It's a matter of degrees, isn't it? You're diagnosed with silly voice syndrome, so you're the problem here? No, you're not a problem. I don't know how well that helps. What we can do... What if we trade? I cannot trade. I can trade! Now, hopefully that's an upgrade. We also do have more footmen. We can reinforce. Unfortunately, you have roughly the same taste in tabletop gaming as most of the worst in the hobby. It's a curse. Yeah, it sounds like a problem. Did you end up messing with the difficulty? I did not. We're running normal for Crusade mode here. If we end up hitting a wall that's actually keeping us from progressing, we might adjust the difficulty to get through it. Because I'm sure people would rather have that happen than have me sit on my hands here. Characters are exhausted? I will, but in 1 second. Okay, now I'll rest. Wait, stop. Thank you. You adjust the difficulty? Absolutely. Thankfully, you've got good IRL friends. That's really good. I'm glad you've got that. We have Saciel do protective rituals.
Hey ho, the dairy-o with his cheeks aflame and his trues down low. Ugh, I can't get that tune out of my head. Damn tavern songs.
Tough life being a grand strategy fan. Okay. This time it'll be different. We have a general with firepower, literally. The sharpshooters, they're eliminated. When you say you like HOL4, you need everyone to understand you're specifically talking about the Equestria War mod. I do not know what HOL4 is, but I now have at least some interest in it. They just run up and just socked her. We just take out the gargoyles. I was telling Cass, actually just get the general with Scorching Ray. This is literally the strategy that I started using in the offline playthroughs as well. It's so incredibly... The difficulty difference is so vast. Yeah, the Equestria New Vegas physical hardcover on her nightstand. You didn't know that was a thing? Really threw you off your game? I would be so relieved if I came over to someone's house and I saw that. Hearts of Iron. HOI. Gotcha. War strategy game taking place in World War II. Okay. I would be down to try that exclusively with the Equestria War mod. There's a really big overhaul mod with Equestria nations, and various OC nations. Oh my god, look at the difference. It's just... They're down to a single unit type. That girl's doing well now. Unless, of course, she broke your heart. Devoured by locusts, no! Alright. So actually that wasn't that bad at all. You know. After just blowing them up with fire. As it happens, it's been timed perfectly with Bezos wanting to take over for ads too, so I will be right back in just a few minutes. You're telling me Nino forgot she's a fox. That is what I am telling you. Welcome back. We're here. Right where you left us. Hero, welcome back. You still haven't seen the Strange Eons video about the trans wizard Harriet Forbert? I don't think I knew about that. Isa, welcome back. Friend, welcome back. Ah, I got lost. Now that we've cleared out the fort, can the army handle this army down here? You've seen so many Strange Eons. These truly are Strange Eons. This is almost as bad as the fort. Maybe worse, there's 2 sets of sharpshooters. Can't remember if you learned about that through them. Also, welcome back, Cassidy. Terrible. And just these poor footmen. They've got nothing, and yet they are my main source of damage. Whoa! We reduced their morale. Maybe this army does have something. It's got a full infirmary already, I can tell you that much. You're immune to the trap because you fly, I understand. Our poor scouts. I think we're not keeping this one either. I try to use not just Firebolt to get through the Crusade. This is what we get for it. Strange Eons to you, with their normal minutes to you. Strange Eons to me, but their normal minutes to you. Let me switch both of the pronouns there so it actually works. These traps, not optimal. These clerics are real heroes. They have no self-healing left. I had a little bit of hope for like 1 second. I think we're gonna have to wait on this and have our one good army clean it up later. Pardon. What if all your units remain behind the traps instead of your scouts charging out unsupported to give the enemy free kills? That's an interesting thought. See, I was writing out to take care of the ranged units because that's the only way I can handle them, because they will never approach the traps or my units at all. However, I could have probably placed the traps better. The free kills is a speedrun strat, really important for RNG manipulation, and it lulls the enemy into a false sense of security, which makes them overconfident later and easier to kill. That's true. Unfortunately, the strat really is just have one really strong army that takes care of everything for you. Here's the other army trying to do the same thing. What a regular bless. They get a +1 bonus to attack. Wait a minute. Do I get to do both of these? Did I discover an exploit in real time? No, I was just stuck on my cursor. They did not let me do both. Okay. Oh. Does not respect my Hell Knights. The Leggies just won't cut it this time. It's true. Could run. I could just stab him again. Or I could just, you know? And then I can shoot these archers. Can do that. These guys respect my Hell Knights, who are now paralyzed or something. But paralyzed out of respect. We definitely had more than 7 archers. I'm just going to get these guys back, so they can actually help in the fight. Poor Hell Knights. They're doing so good, though. I feel like slaying more ghouls at once is probably more beneficial to removing a unit from the board. Because this guy's only doing 5 damage. I'm hopefully reducing the attack of the other one by more than 5 damage, but frankly, I didn't check. So I don't understand why building a captain's hut produces 6 nulls per week. What's going on in that hut? Oh, yeah. Are you still playing that game where you're like a villain commander? I cannot remember the name of the game at all. Soldiers came across a group of riders on fatigued horses. They were desperately fending off a demon attack after what had clearly been a long pursuit. The Crusaders slew the fiends and questioned the travelers. Oh, the fiends. I thought they were calling the riders fiends. The riders turned out to be escaped prisoners from the demon's mines outside Dresden. They'd killed their cultist guards and stolen the horses. According to them, their guards knew nothing of the commander's forces, so hopefully her offensive will catch Dresden unawares. We got an energy point. Having driven out the monsters, the Crusaders discovered that which had drawn their attention, graves. During their retreat from the Lost Chapel, its defenders stopped here to bury their comrades whose wounds were too severe. The clerics can sense the god's blessing on the ground, where their faithful warriors were laid to rest. Oh, tyranny. Sorry, I thought that was a declaration, like, oh, tyranny. That's it. That was the game. I kind of thought that would lead up into this, but I guess not. Not yet, at least. Do I have to go there myself? We can recruit. And they start all the way over here. You realize you rather want to play Tyranny on Steam instead of on that other game platform? So you're taking a break until it's on sale on Steam? Fair enough. But the game with nulls in it is Heroes of Might and Magic. I should look into that. I've been hearing a lot about it since playing this game. Oh! The scouts. The travelers on fatigued horses. Here they are. You've spotted the enemies. Well, I will evade them then. There's someone on the road. Get ready. This isn't the road. This is my house. I thought this was about to be a, what do you call it? A mutiny. You saw Noxie's been playing the new Heroes of Might and Magic game? That one's too expensive, so you're sticking with Heroes of Might and Magic 3. Just a couple dollars on GOG. Has a really good fan patch, that's fair. I'm interested that you can make nulls. You wake up in the middle of the night to screams and the sounds of battle. A moment later, Anavia bolts into the tent. Commander, are you alright? Praise Desna, we're in trouble. The camp is under attack. Lan, bow in hand, is right behind her. The fools, this is no war camp, it's a garden party. I warned them to watch the sky. Report your status. It's a complete mess. The camp is on fire. Winged beasts are attacking from the sky, trying to snatch our people away. We need to mount a defense and quickly. Who attacked us? I don't know. I can't see anything in the dark. All I can say is they're attacking from the sky, not charging us from the ground. I got a closer look at them. I don't think they're demons. More like flying statues. At least their skin's like stone. Regular weapons are all but useless. We have no idea what that is, despite fighting them many times. The description sounds menacing, but you still have no idea who or what is attacking your camp. Not even sure if they're demons or some other monsters. All to arms. Oh yeah, do we have extra stuff in the commander's chest? We do not. Interesting. Gargoyles? We don't know. They could be anything. I didn't pass my knowledge world check.
This will be quick.
That could be any gargling water spout beast. No dragon, sad. Guess you do need to start over. Lame. Well, I was fiddling around and I found that I could respec into Shifter on another character.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Some kind of large, very hard bird. They could be half dragons under a stone skin spell. True. I love large, very hard birds. Call that a rock.
Survive me.
A test of my abilities.
Lane hit that gargoyle so hard it actually ended the encounter for a second, as this gargoyle questioned whether or not it actually wanted to fight us.
Endure this.
Can't let the healing potions or the jade hairpins go to waste, right? I can't believe Lan is just looting his fallen comrades in the middle of a battle. Oh my gosh. Nura, are you okay? Nura is panicking. She's running up and down, looking around frantically. She casts about and notices you, then dashes right towards you. Commander, what's going on? Save me. Why do you have a vial of alchemist fire on your belt? What? Where? Nura looks at the vial on her belt as if she's seeing it for the first time. Gargoyle, more like, you're going to bed. Good night. Good night, Meeper. Get lots of rest. Ah, gargoyles. Gripping the vial from her belt, Nura throws it at the approaching monsters. She missed. In her panic, she missed and hit her supplies. Gargoyler? I hardly know her.
Make every strike count.
Oh, hello. I didn't notice you were there.
Don't hold back.
This guy cheated. I didn't trip him.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Strike! We do it my way.
Camellia! Thank goodness you're okay. Camelia's hiding behind the cart, keeping to the shadows. She watches the chaos around her with squeamish apprehension. The butchered corpse of a crusader lies at her feet. Commander, is that you? Finally! Get your forces under control, or they'll be massacred like sheep at a slaughterhouse. Camellia, are you alright? I am, but our army. It's an even sadder spectacle than usual. Is Camellia evil? It's impossible for us to know. She has a necklace that conceals her alignment. Did she kill that guy? Let's ask. What happened to the soldier? The same thing that'll happen to the rest of your troops if you don't hurry. Let's move, Camellia. We need to retake the camp. Let's go. If these monsters thought we'd be easy pickings, they're in for a disappointment. It's so upsetting this keeps happening to her. I mean, I know she's in a war, so it's like the least of her worries, but she keeps ending up next to, like, dead bodies. It's not good for her. That's where we found her in the first place, too. That Crusader's not even lootable on the map. There's nothing left of them.
Follow if you dare.
I knew I smelled cologne. Who's all dressed up.
Save the last one for me.
Yeah, she might be a good character who uses a skull-like amulet to conceal her true nature. Exactly. It's like an alignment VPN. There's plenty of perfectly good reasons to wear one of those. She randomly stumbles into murder scenes left and right. So unlucky.
You won't survive me.
No, you know what it is? She knows healing magic. We keep finding her next to bodies because she's trying to help them. That's why she's with them in their final moments.
You should have run.
It says I can loot this gargoyle, but I can simply not do that. There we go. Mounted character friction. It's Sela! Sela stomps her armored boot into the gargoyle's wing and with all her might pierces the monster with her sword. Turning around, she yells to the soldiers. Get your pants over there? Come on, don't chicken out on us now. This is how we deal with them. I will attempt to rally the soldiers. Hold your position, steel yourselves. Are you crusaders or cowards? We're giving them tough love as they're being brutalized. Sela's chill. The commander is here. We can fight. Let's stand up to these beasts. The commander, for Queen, for Mendev. You somehow doubt that? I can't believe you're judging her just because she stole a helmet one time and she used to be a sellsword and a thief. Taylor, are you alright? I'm fine, but our soldiers are panicking. Going down easily, not even putting up a fight. The veterans from Canabras are holding up all right, but the ones the Queen sent are greenhorns, a sorry sight. Let's go, Sela. We'll teach these monsters a lesson.
They will break against our resolve.
I should probably readjust my marching order.
Endure this!
I don't think any of this entangle or anything is actually going to work. Because they have wings. I can Evil Eye, though. I think this is the evil-eyed one.
Make every strike count.
Incredible. Don't you have another shot? Plan. The gargoyle scared you. You don't want to fire your last arrow? That's okay. I understand.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
I'll cut you wide open. This will hurt.
Oh. His bones got shaken to death.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Forgot to walk him away. I thought he still procced opportunity attacks on bow. But I guess not. I couldn't remember whether or not I took the feat that got rid of that. Ooh. Unable to identify helmet. Then we need you. Breathing heavily, Erebeth leans on her sword. Blood is trickling down her battered armor. Clenching her teeth, she looks hatefully at the monster before her. It bares its teeth in a mocking grin. I won't give up. In the name of Iamate, I won't give up. Erebeth, we're here. Hold on, we're coming. No, you won't. Surging forward, the demon knocks Erebeth off her feet with a sharp blow to her face. Then he leans over her limp body and sniffs. Young, healthy, strong. This one will be tasty. What a fine ghoul it will make. Monster's fiery eyes consider the people surrounding him, and finally fall upon you. For a moment, you feel a strange connection to the demon, as if no one here but the two of you. Bafflement, almost fear, crosses the monster's face, but then his grin grows wider. Oh, there. That's the one she was talking about. So you're supposed to be my equal. You're just the same as your toys. Weak, fragile, tasty. What do you mean I'm your equal? Why do you think we're equal? I don't think the character is saying this with as much sass as I want her to. Not equal, not equal. I earned my power. The Great Ones gave it to me. I earned it. It was given to me. Sure. Yours is just an accident. I will suck it out of you, along with your life. It'll be so tasty. Let her go. I'll rip your wings off. Oh, but later. First, I'll take your toys. He runs his paw over Erebeth's hair. Are you threatening me, you mortal? I am the stuff of your nightmares. Roll on the ground and shudder. Come on, I said shudder, shudder. Evil suck. Who are you, by the way? Who am I? I am Nulkaneth, the favored child of the great Cabriri. My name will be your undoing. Your life's end draws near. Cabriri, the demon lord of ghouls, graves, and secrets kept by the dead. Cabriri is believed to be the first humanoid, according to most tales, an elf who fed on the flesh of his brother. Now, I'm not even going to ask your names, even you. He points at you with his clawed finger. His voice rises to a shriek, as if he's not threatening you, but rather encouraging himself. You are food, food, food and toys. Who told you about me? Oh, you don't know? You know nothing. That is why you're so brave, because you're so stupid. Stupid! Got your powers by accident, can't understand anything, and now you're trying to act all brave for me. Perhaps you'll be unlucky enough to meet her, but I'll destroy you before that happens. But maybe I'll give her your skull. You came here for your death. I don't think so. A fortress on the mountain where mortals once prayed to their little gods. The lost chapel. It is my nest now. Come see what happens to your soldiers when I play with them. Maybe you'll become one of my toys too. Lan, get him. Lan!
Commander, convene an urgent council.
Nevia shoots an arrow at the monster as it flies away, and they both vanish into the black of night. She looks at you, terror and resolution warring in her eyes. Commander, convene an urgent council. Before you can answer, she runs off to the camp headquarters.
I'm off.
And is worthless again. He could have been shooting that entire time we were talking. A pale Anivia paces up and down in front of the map. Her face is pinched, her fists clenched, and her voice is unusually sharp. What's this fortress that scum was talking about? Where is it? Nira taps her finger on the map. Here, the Lost Chapel. Our scouts reported there was trouble brewing there, but this... Horgus, I didn't see you on the battlefield. Look, I am completely fine with Horgus not trying to fight in situations like this. Who did the monsters carry off? Erebeth and 24 soldiers, both recruits and veterans. Half our squad was taken too. We're all that's left. Lan looks at you with relief. You're all right. I was worried about you. Well, it doesn't matter now. We need to focus on the situation. One of your companions, a tiefling, Woljif, I think. I last saw him running from the camp, but there were no monsters chasing him. I don't want to badmouth anyone, but I think he disappeared of his own free will. I'm very sorry. Wolfie wouldn't do that to me. What monster took Erebeth? Oh, they also took that female knight from the small order who joined us after the crusade began. She always steered clear of me. I don't know why. You miss Woljif so much. Sure, he had a good reason. I'm sure. You've destroyed so much loot. I'm sorry. I miss my beautiful boy already. I'm not sure what monster took Erebeth, but judging by your description, it sounds like a Nobasu. They're demons, sort of like bats. They can suck the life out of people and turn them into ghouls, just like bats. Our scouts reported that ghouls were wandering around the chapel. Now we know where they came from. One more thing. The name he gave, Cabriri, that's a demon lord, the patron of ghouls. They say he was the first mortal to eat the flesh of his own kin. After his atrocity, he died in agony and was reborn in the abyss, becoming the first ghoul. I knew that, Nira. I clicked on the purple text. Exactly like bats. We can hope it only means that Kogriri was the patron of the demon who came to us, but it might mean another demon lord has joined the Demon Alliance and is sending his troops here. Horkus, where were you? I didn't see you on the battlefield. Don't tell me you suspect me of worshipping demons. I'm one of you. I'll swear on any kind of deity or symbol, or all of them in a stack. Some people, you do everything for them and they still pillory you. Shut your trap. No one accused you of anything. Even asked a question, so answer it. Or Anivia? Anivia's voice is soft. Oh, that's not how I read that. But the expression on her face makes the blood drain from Horgus's face. He sighs heavily. No one saw me, neither friend nor foe. I drank an invisibility potion and hid under a cart. What was I supposed to do? I'm not a fighter or a wizard. If I'd stayed in plain sight, I'd be on the missing list right now. That's true. She asked calmly. We'll depart immediately for the chapel and save whoever we can. Demons won't feast for long. This peace is too tough for them. Let's not keep our friends waiting, or our enemies. Uphill again, through the mud, no road. Well, I do hope these demons will be entertaining enough to make up for the inconvenience. Is everyone ready? Commander, we don't have much time. While we stand around here, our friends are being eaten alive. I'll run on ahead to scout out the new area. Don't sit around here. Come after me quickly. We'll meet at the foot of the mountain. Aw, thank you for the head pat, Sarah. You got the magic rapier and everything. We still don't know what this hat is. Okay, we can guess. Amelia, you'll test this for us, right? We cannot guess. What we know is that it doesn't do stats. It could be one of these. Phylactery positive channeling. Anivia, who's the commander here? And we're all gonna wait 10 minutes just to teach you some patience and respect. You just saw her wife get taken away by a demon. But also, yes. But also, I actually wish I just had someone who stood behind me and talked to people like that for me. Oh. I didn't do that, it just walked me right in.
I'll take care of it.
We are still mounted. Oh hey, Nenyo's right here. Anivia stares through spyglass at a low fortification on the hill. Even at this distance, you can hear blood-curdling screams coming from within. There. That's where they took them. Looks like the monsters are having a feast. Anivia shudders. We've got some survivors. They escaped somehow, but they'll never make it away from those gargoyles. That reminds me. Look who I met here. She was just standing there blinking as if she knew someone would come for her. What? Ah, yes. It must be admitted that gargoyle-born flight is ineffective and uncomfortable. By the way, did you know that gargoyles can be tickled by scratching their heels? Enyo plucks a thorny burr from her hair. I'll wait here. Send me the ones you can save from those monsters. I'll care for the wounded and get them to safety. How are you holding up? She is actively in the process of trying to save her wife from being actually eaten. How are you holding up? Alright, better than the people in there. What did you see on the hill? Just what Nira said. Gargoyles, ghouls, fresh ones. Hasn't been long since I turned, and they didn't die pretty. Looks like the demons stormed the chapel at some point, so we don't have to worry about getting inside. There's a huge hole in the wall where the gate used to be. At least that's one piece of good news. That winged demon in there? Well, I didn't see him flying away. I sincerely hope that wretch isn't thinking of leaving, especially when he personally invited us to this occasion. It would be the height of rudeness for a host. I kind of love her, to be honest. Can I tickle you by scratching your heels? Can I? I can scratch your heels, but will it tickle you? Are you into that? Are you saying you want me to bind you down and tickle your heels? We should find out. For you, anything. Sounds cute. Yeah, it's cute. Do you have extra healing wands? The party needs healing too. I could share some wands I took to care for the wounded, but then we might not have enough to heal all our soldiers. Are you sure you want to spend this magic on the party? Nah, keep them. Many will need healing today. I want to change my party. I just wanted to make sure Nino was in here. I'm going to the chapel. Save everyone you can, please. And if you will not say our wife's name, but her eyes make a silent plea. Won't you be at risk here? Don't worry about me. I've been learning how to hide from monsters since I was 5 years old. If I don't want to be seen, I won't be. May Almade watch over you. Doesn't it go with you? That'll work. You're really bad at hiding from monsters. Yeah, you make a lot of noises. It really gives you away. You tend to keep asking them to eat. I assumed you were trying harder than that. You just let any monster eat you. Okay, they are supposed to be swapped. Just checking to make sure I didn't put that in wrong.
You won't survive me.
Don't
Get
hold
him.
back.
Into the fray!
The spirits demand your blood.
Endure this.
Banana, it's okay. I knew this about you. I know I have to share my food. Is that you, little girl? The old soldier coughs and then shudders, but makes no effort to rise from the blood-soaked ground. A sharpened wooden stake protrudes from his stomach. Say something kind to me for one last... And here's our blessed little beggar. I was just beginning to think I had never set eyes on that grubby little face ever again. It seems that fate truly does watch over the mad. Aw. Banana, thank you. I don't know what fate is, but my grandma watches over me, and my crow. Yes, of course. Fate, grandmother, and crow. You quiver and shake when I yawn. I know, it gets you horribly distracted. Sometimes I wonder if it's a problem. No, you won't die, look! Healing radiance glows in her fingertips. I still have spells. You don't have to die here. Moving with effort, the soldier pushes her hand away. No, I'm finished. They bit me. The pestilence is in the wound. I can feel it. Soon I'll be like them. Run away before it's too late. I think the old fellow is right. You or I could heal an ordinary wound, but we stand little chance against a ghoul bite. Come along, Ember. The longer we stand around in the open like this, the more likely we are to end up back in the gargoyle's clutches. Darren looks disheveled and slightly disoriented, and his shoulders tremble with excess tension. It's no problem. You're so cute. No, please, don't give up. I'll carry you. You can't die. Your granddaughter's waiting for you at home. The crow on Ember's shoulder croaks sadly as if confirming her words. Granddaughter, yes, you remind me of her. Boisterous little thing. But you can't lift me. No, it can't be helped. Death comes for us all, little girl. I've made my peace with it, and you should too. She looks around and sees you. Look, it's the commander. She can definitely help you. Ember swiftly pulls the stake from the soldier's body and heals the wound with a spell. She just, like, tosses it out of him. Aaron, how did you escape? What? Oh! There's a well further up. It serves as the entrance to a small cave where the gargoyles stash their treasure. They obviously took me for the same. The flattery! They obviously thought I wouldn't be able to get out on my own, so they left me in there. But I did get out, though I paid dearly for it. I've got scratches and dirt all over me. Darren briefly falters, then adds with affected nonchalance. And when I say treasure, I don't mean anything truly valuable. There's nothing down there worth your attention. Ember, how did you escape? They wanted to make me stop moving like the others, but they couldn't. It just didn't work on me. Their claws froze everyone else like statues, but I ran away. Oh, yeah, no, that's true. Suspicious. Oh, him saying there's nothing for me down there? Yeah, actually. Ghoul paralysis doesn't work on elves. What's inside the chapel? It's very scary in there. Everyone gets killed and then turned into ghouls. The people are always screaming, and the winged demon is always laughing. You alive, warrior? Can you walk? Get to the foot of the hill, and Evia will heal you. I told you, you don't have to die. Not here, not today. And what should I do? I can help you fight these monsters, but perhaps I'll be of more help down there with Anivia? I have the same question. Darren winces. You know, I must have heard at least 1,000 stories about the horrors of the war and the demons and the nightmares of the world wound. I was raised on them and surrounded by them. I even lived through some of them myself. None of it prepared me for what happened there. I can't imagine how much wine it's going to take to banish from my memory the moment when I found myself alone and surrounded by monsters. And that's why I very much want to go with you and see the monsters quake in fear. It's only fair. I'll accept only Darren. I mean, Darren wants to go, Ember wants to heal. That's fine by me. Ember, you help Anivia, Darren with me. We do have some junk in our inventory, unfortunately. Oh, look, at some point... Oh, yeah, when Nenyo joined, it is a lesser phylactery of positive channeling. I would rather enhance his charisma. Back of the group, Darren.
Do what I must. Let me draw the first blood.
The light. Take you.
Make every strike count.
Incredible. We just punt this gargoyle across the room.
I'm gone.
He went flying. I gotta impress Darren.
Here.
He wanted to see the creatures quake in fear. Closest I can do is launch them across the screen.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel. See that?
Incredible.
You should have listened to reason.
Oh, sorry, Darren. The gargoyle exploded. Bland shot it really well. Right in the self-destruct button.
The inheritor, guide my blade. You are today's sacrifice.
Let's have some fun.
Get your hands off of him.
Go for their hearts. Mind over muscle.
Oh, they're all clustered up.
You won't survive me.
That'll last no area damage.
Into the fray!
She's gonna be fine. Is Camellia still the highest AC? No. No, we've actually made it up to Sela. Camelia's fallen slightly behind. I didn't find a magic buckler this run. I think I did on my off-stream game. Hmm. Okay, he managed to crawl like just barely far enough away.
You should have run. I'll cut you wide open.
I'm really hoping that Lan can just kind of explode them. Because whenever he downs someone with an arrow, it just deals damage in an area.
I'll remove this obstacle.
So something like
Doing this.
that.
We do it my way.
Aaron? It's his oracular curse. He can't help it. Oh. You call yourself Crusaders, fight to that. Oh, that's a Hell Knight in there. You'll notice the Hell Knights threatening their fellow soldiers more than the enemy.
I will see to your demise.
Wait, really? Darren. Incredible. There's no way this should be a legal charge, but I'll take it.
Make every strike count.
Oh. Poor guy. Let me give you a divine zap. Because I'm not getting any closer with everyone in the way here. No.
Precision and grace.
This will hurt.
Here, let me delay the ads until after this scene. Yaker salutes you with his mace covered in blood. This time those winged beasts won't defeat us. We escaped and we're ready to chop them to bits. Cass and I were talking about this because I've always gone and helped the Hell Knights. Sometimes I don't always want to, but I always have. Evidently, I think it's here you still meet the Hell Knights later. Ready, are we? Speak for yourself. But why did I ever go on this crusade? I could have stayed home, picked mushrooms, milked my goat. Yeah. Does Regal still live? Yes. He's here somewhere. He managed to help a few of your recruits escape, and he's already made a decent fighting squad out of them. The companion is with Irabeth. You escaped. They didn't even get a chance to take us prisoner. It's too dangerous to fight a gargoyle while it's carrying you in the midair. But once it starts to land, it becomes vulnerable. We escaped their claws over the slope, and we took the weapons from the fallen. Lo and behold, Regil Derange's fighters are back and ready to serve. The Wriggler. Regil the Wriggler Derenge. Are there any prisoners left? Yes, there are many. We retreated to regroup, hoping for reinforcements, and you proved us right. Retreat to the foot of the hill. Find Anivia and wait for my return. Alright, before we go any further up, I'll take a really quick break, but I'll be back in just a few minutes. I'll see you very soon. Welcome back. The trivia stuck. We'll give it a chance to leave, but I know it tends not to. Welcome back, friend. Welcome back, Aiza. Welcome back, Cassidy. Welcome back, Senzu. He's not talking, but I can see him. Saciel just continually channeling. Honestly, it's what I would tell him to do myself. I'm going to remove the trivia. I'm not even going to give it a chance. Ooh, where is it? Trivia realm, there you are. Saciel leans over the body of a woman clad in Hell Knight's black armor. Although she is obviously dead, he whispers a prayer and casts a healing spell, to no avail. His face twists in pain and he shakes his head, refusing to believe what is happening. Wake up, please, wake up. No trivia? I eliminated it. It's gone. Oh yeah, I guess the Hell Knights have to come here either way. For, reasons. Did you know her? Ah, jeez, that really got me. Why did the first one hit so... Ow! The first one hit so much harder than the next two, which is the opposite of how it's supposed to work. Betrayal. Monster. This is supposed to be a safe place for monsters. No, not her. We were brought here together, I admit. Even I was caught off guard when the gargoyles grabbed me and dragged me off. The recruits must have been terrified. She did well, though. As soon as the monsters were about to land, she twisted out of their claws and helped us all escape. Saciel takes a heavy metal shield from the dead woman's hands and considers its intricate decoration. This shield. I prayed my eyes deceived me in the darkness, but now there is no doubt. Alusa, this is my brother's shield. It was kept as a relic in our church for centuries. We used to gaze upon it as children, imagining the adventures of its previous owners. When Trevor went to the crusade, he took the shield with him. Biting his lip, he looks at the dead woman's blood-splattered face. Who are you? Where did you get it from? In the name of Shaylin, why didn't we get to talk while you were still alive? Maybe her squad mates or her commander will be able to tell us something. Yes, they must know something. When we're finished with this cursed chapel, please ask the Hell Knight commander about this woman. It's unlikely he'll talk freely with me, but for now, whoever you were, thank you. He gently closes the eyes of the dead woman and takes hold of the shield by its leather straps. The arms. Oh, Saciel, I'm so glad you're alright. You can't imagine how worried I was. You have to speak with dead? Retreat to the foot of the hill, and Evia's over there. Very well. I'm afraid that Minnie will need healing. Yeah, you get down there and heal.
Follow if you dare.
Well.
I'm off.
Not the one Darren was talking about, I guess. Oh, somebody help! A wounded warrior lying among the mutilated, lifeless bodies cries out for help. It's hard for her to shout. Her cheek is torn and her teeth are showing through the wound. After noticing you, she doesn't stop screaming, but nods her head subtly at the bodies next to her. It's an ambush! Well, obviously I'll shout at the moving corpses. Whoop in your head says you should tell you that they might be growing again. That's wonderful. Just imagine the gaps you won't be able to fit through soon. Hey, you beasts, I see you. Get up now. Several corpses clamber to their feet, hissing. One of them finishes off the screaming warrior with a quick blow. No, that's unfortunate.
I'll make short work of this.
The spirits demand your blood.
Thanks for that goal to just come up and stand right in front of me. Whoops. I meant to target the other one, but that's fine.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
My opportunity attacks! We already spent them, I forgot.
Out of my sight.
You are today's sacrifice.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
I really thought that would have taken care of this guy, but it's fine.
You should have listened to reason.
You won't survive me.
Good night, Cassidy. I love you. Get lots of rest.
We are the light. They are the darkness.
Hmm? Good luck saving that random unimportant crusader who just joined, and my buddy Arabeth, thank you. You mean the one who just joined with that small unimportant order? Oh. Oh, wait. It's a regal. Oh, there's more of you than I expected. The regular himself.
Into the fray.
Here he is with his Hell Knights.
Don't hold back.
Endure this.
I can aggressively cure light wounds. I love doing that.
Go for their hearts.
No glory without risk.
Strike.
Stop whining. Raise your weapons. Ready your defense. You wounded. Hold your torches up. Did the queen send us soldiers? Looks more like a sewing circle. Commander. As he sees you, Reginald throws his fist in the air. Despite some claw wounds, he's chipper and full of fighting spirit. Ready to report on the situation. We organized an escape. There are no fewer than 36 gargoyles and ghouls in the fortress. We lacked sufficient forces for a confrontation, so we withdrew. Get home safe, Banana. I love you. Hmm? Look, a Hell Knight stooping to help his allies. Never thought I'd be glad to see your face, Regil. I'll always preserve the lives of allied forces. If you thought in terms of efficiency and achieving your goals, as every fighter should in this war against the demons, you would be far less surprised at my actions. How did you escape? Gargoyles are used to dealing with weak and poorly trained fighters. Civilians, near enough. During our first battle with them, we weren't at our best, but while they grew confident in their victory, we studied their habits. While you were growing confident in your victory, we were studying your habits. They became vulnerable when they were preparing to land. It's a simple matter to free yourself from their claws. The rest is a question of skill. I beat you to it. Oh my gosh. Oh, those gargoyles just won't leave your unit alone. It's not about my unit, Commander. The gargoyles seem to know precisely in which tints to find their targets. And another thing, do you recall the fire at the camp? Gargoyles don't have any incendiary weapons. The flames were what guided them to us. I don't know what Commander Tirabade and her celebrated watch are getting paid for. It's clear as day there's an enemy spy in your camp. In my camp, never. You still deserve full credit, by the way, friend. So what's going on in the chapel? It's a slaughterhouse. Even I almost threw up. That demon you see, just killing and eating his victims isn't enough for him. He's inventive. Virgil exhales the last word with disgust. This can promise nothing good. Send your fighters to the foot of the hill. Survivors are gathering there. Consider it done. Am I to retreat with them or come with you? Aw, so obedient. Retreat with your people. Oh.
There's something here.
There's something where? Rusty blades and jagged shards protrude from a pile of broken weapons and armor. We'll free the Crusader.
Task.
I keep thinking about how, like, severe you can be against Curl when you just encounter this NPC taking jewelry off corpses, and then this is what the entire rest of the game is. Alan, are you aware that your friend was robbing corpses? Meanwhile, I go and take the same necklace that he was looking at, and this jade hairpin and everything else.
Make every strike count.
I would never. Loot your own dead. It's very respectful. Well, if we can't take their body back, at least we can carry back their possessions. Right? Why do we have haste? Oh! I critically hit with momentum. I forgot it did that.
The light, take you.
I'll remove this obstacle.
I will see to your demise.
I'll cut you wide open.
Ascend to the foot. We're doing our best. Wait a minute, before you do this successfully. No, it does not look like that just takes me back to the start. They're both down there. That's why I can't do it. Jiggle your way to victory. They've improved
I do what I must.
mounted pathfinding so much in this game, if you can believe it. As they should. It's what the game is named for, after all. Inheritor, do not leave me here in the darkness. Deliver me from evil. I used to pray to that fool too, but what's the point? Things got so much better after I renounced her. Remember how many years we've been friends? Should we really let religion come between us? This army is more fun than the Crusaders. Come on, friend, renounce her. Come to us. All our friends are already here. Renounce her or we'll devour you. I will not fear evil, for you are with me, Ayamade. This one Crusader is just a badass for no reason.
Do not fear. Do not waver.
You've crossed the wrong line.
This will hurt.
Oh, there's a succubus here. Hello.
I'll put on this sentence.
Well, I'll bless everyone else. Not affected by target spell resistance. Oh, really? A turn hardcore enough to obliterate is kind of insane. It is. I can't do that. I guess they were just default ghouls. How much HP you got? This guy has 15 HP. Darren, what's your turn or your damage undead channel positive energy thing? One d6 plus 1d6 points of damage for every 2 cleric levels beyond first. So they gotta be like a 5th level cleric minimum. And rolled really good. They put their heart into it. Okay, I'm just gonna walk her over. Already walked as far as I can. Ah. Why'd you just trigger my opportunity attacks and then come back? What are you planning?
You won't survive me.
Don't hold back.
Pain. Absolute pain. I took 38 damage. You cast that on a dog? Actual monster. The high AC, low health type.
Endure this.
Ooh. It's a cool shield. No one's gonna wear it, but it's kind of cool.
Rules are made to be broken.
Give us a little patch up. Oh, I see. We were also affected by prayer enemies. I'll blame the -1 from prayer on all the misses we did.
I'm gone.
We found Apprentice Lockpick. Walks up, attempts to just hit Kabriri Cultist again. This one's going way better.
Make every strike count.
Can just spring up like that.
You are today's sacrifice.
Whoa. Let alone these guys. No! I've been slewn. Except not really, because I've got Death's Door turned on. Puppy. Alusa's also on the floor. Maybe I should have taken that feat that just lets me ignore damage to my mount. You know, once per round. I think I can just barely catch everyone in this. We did an amount of damage. Darren did 15 damage. Tentatively stands up. Smacks you with my tiny halfling hammers.
Run.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
You didn't land any of those shots. call me a halfling, do they? We'll see how whole you are when I'm through. If you went all the way through, there would be a hole.
Go for their heart.
Oh, thank you, Isa.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
It's important to remember.
This will hurt.
Mini hammers at you.
You won't survive me.
I wish you'd started shooting that one. I meant before the other one, but thank you.
I'll cut you wide open. Mind over muscle.
The light take you.
Precision.
It's fine. Buffy's up. But if it happens again, we're gonna be in trouble. Excuse me. Honorable Judgment. It's a +2 axiomatic gnome hooked hammer. If the wielder has any lawful alignment, the first hit during a round they land on a creature with any chaotic alignment deals an additional 1d6 holy damage. I can think of someone who'd really want this. A weapon stealer. Puppy's up. A little bit worse
My
for wear.
skills are absolute.
Oh, skip the pleasantries.
Heals plus. You, however, are down. Good night, friend. It was wonderful to see you as always.
We do it my way.
Welcome to the slaughterhouse. Little on the nose. In the visage of the ghoul before you, one can barely recognize the Honorable Vasily Rathamus, your regimental cleric. His fuzzy gray beard is gone along with his other hair, and his once lively face has grown gaunt and livid. The skull of an old cleric is cracked open, and whitish larvae wriggle inside, but this seems not to bother him at all. Transformed Rathamus. Heretics! Dirty slaves of the false gods. The cleric paces up and down before a desecrated altar on which an unholy symbol of Cabriri has been drawn. A group of ghouls has brought the soldiers to kneel before him. Renounce your idols, bow down before him who gnaws, or you should be sacrificed upon his altar. No, never! Holy Iamade, hear me now! I will gladly die before I renounce you. A sacrifice. The old man's claws sink into the soldier's body. Shuddering in pain, the latter whispers a prayer through his teeth. Well, who will be the first to taste flesh? Who will take Cabriri's communion? I will. A pale woman looks at the cleric. Her eyes are glassy with madness. I renounce Serenre. Hail to Cabriri. I'll do anything. Anything you say. We have good, chaotic, and lawful, with various roles. Warriors, remember your spirit is free. No demon worshiper has the right to give you orders. We didn't do a good job. We shouldn't have had Darren back us up on that. Horror, despair, and confusion paint the bloody faces of the soldiers. Their eyes shift between you and Vasily. We rolled a 5. Our result was 24 versus 25. Suddenly, a figure in simple armor appears from the shadows that fill the church. Fear not, warriors. It is time for the darkness to yield. Queenie's here.
Endure this.
I think I can have everyone wait until after Ninja. Well, I mean, I know I can do that, but I think it would be preferable to do that. Oh, except for Darren. Darren can throw a bless out real quick. Everyone else already had a bless. We'll refresh the bless. Forgot you have to stay within the radius, and it's not just radius when you cast it. Oh, right. I was looking at Fireball. No, I wanted to haste. That was the whole point of delaying everyone's turns.
The spirits demand your blood.
Oh, stop that one instead.
Sacrifice. Don't hold back.
Got him.
Into the fray.
I didn't even realize when I clicked on him that one was Rathamus. Oh, you didn't have anyone next to you.
Make every strike count.
Poor Crusader.
I am your end.
I guess, Rathamus tried to stand up.
I'll make short work of this.
You're irrelevant. Go for their hearts. Strike.
Queen greets you with a nod as she closely examines her sword. Her lips are pursed, and her eyes are burning with rage. This church, I knew it well. In its days of grandeur, I remember the voices of 100 warriors soaring through its vaults in a common prayer. I remember the holiness of the rector, the weight of his hand on my forehead when he blessed me before battle. On this very spot, I stood with my 3 friends who would not live to see this day. But to see the den of depravity those demons have turned it into, it is almost more than I can bear. Aaron's eyes widen in astonishment. The simple armor deceived me, but I'd know that voice anywhere. What? The queen stops him with a raised hand. Not now. I'm not gonna say that decorations brighten up the place. Glad you broke free of your captors, my queen. Ha! Galfrey remains subdued, but your words seem to lift her mood a bit. Better than that, I deliberately let them seize me back there at the camp, hoping to quickly find the other prisoners and help whomever I could. I am a chosen paladin of Iamade. Few demons pose a real threat to me. I took a risk in letting them seize me, but not a great one. It would have only been dangerous if the Gargoyle's masters had revealed my identity and called in greater demons as reinforcements. Admit it, you were worried about me, were you not? Of course I was worried, there's nothing to admit. You need not have worried, I can fend for myself. We'll put an end to the evil that's at work here. We surely will. Canabra's was the first step. Purging this church of demonic filth is our second, and Dresden will soon follow. Well then, off we must go. I'll get these soldiers to safety. You can stay and clear the area, Commander. Melia. I accidentally clicked on a corpse. I was trying to get her to come straight back. It's fine. The trap didn't actually damage us.
It went splendidly. Follow if you dare. I am helpful, am I not?
An amulet of agile fists +2? Oh. I mean, I'm still probably going to put it on. A light shield of magical retribution. Whenever an enemy hits the wielder of this +2 light shield with any touch attack, that enemy suffers 2d6 force damage. I guess I can check. You do have... Okay, you got a +2 heavy shield. Never mind. Oh, hello. Looks that time. Not now. The altar exudes the last remains of the holy power that once ruled over this place. The corruption of the abyss recedes in the face of the cleansed relic's sanctified power. These ghouls have been maimed even more brutally than the others. Bulky lenses are sewn over their eyes, and various tools, from scissors to drills, are attached to their fingers. Their bodies are pin cushions for long, rusty needles, threads still in them. They're applying their work on bound-up soldiers, still alive, with no strength to even moan from the pain. One of the ghoul craftsmen works his finger blades dexterously, slowly removing the scalp from a warrior, all while chatting to her cheerfully. You won't need this hair. Ghouls don't have any. It would all fall out anyway. Yours is good, though. Nice and long. We'll make thread out of it. Hair makes good thread. Maybe we'll use it to sew something onto you. Too bad paladins can't become like us. The light they have inside burns away our gift too quickly. I used to have a good paladin friend when I was alive. We both got bitten. I was transformed, but he just stayed the way he was. I had to gobble him up. That was too bad. If he hadn't believed in his little goddess, he'd still be having fun with us now. Another methodically tears off the soldier's fingernails, putting on razor blades in their place. The living like to swing their swords. When you're one of us, you'll forget all about those silly weapons with handles. Better kill the enemy with your hands, sink your fingers into their meat, let the smell out, for the warm blood spraying. That is what happiness is. How terrible, disgusting, indecent. This talk about meat and blood makes me sick. Amelia inhales deeply and licks her lips, as you do when you're disgusted. I must disagree. This ghoul is a professional surgeon. The quality of his work is superior to that of many young specialists in Absalom. I'm sure he will agree to move to Absalom if offered a decent salary and meats. Finian's voice trembles. I've seen this before. Only there was a hearth and an anvil and... No, I can't remember. If we roll like an 18, we can sneak up and attack stealthily. Failed? That's reasonable. We got a 9. Exhaling sharply, the ghouls abruptly turn to you. Ah, new material, even better than the old stuff. With quick swipes of their blades, the ghouls craftsmen finish off their prisoners and turn to attack you to shoot. That's exactly what I was trying to avoid by being stealthy. Well, by trying to be stealthy.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
I'll cut you wide open. You should have listened to reason.
Yeah, I'll march up here and fight
You
this guy.
should have run. This will hurt.
Oh my gosh. I bit him while he was trying to get up and just tripped him again. What could be more delightful?
Won't survive me.
Out of my sight.
Mind over muscle. Don't hold back. You can trust me.
He's so trustworthy.
I hope you appreciate this.
Irabet. The disgusting stench of rotten flesh fills this room. Bodies are impaled on iron hooks hanging from the ceiling like cattle in a slaughterhouse. Some of them are still alive, while others shift and moan. Oh, some of them are still, while others shift and moan. You hear a faint female voice whispering a prayer. Holy Ayamade, deliver us. The voice coughs wetly. Deliver us from darkness by your hand. After casting her eyes around the room, Camellia wets her lips and pointedly pinches her nose. Commander Tirabade. The soldier's voice trembles. I don't want to die. You won't die, soldier. You won't die. They'll come for us. The commander is on her way. Pray with me. Come on. Holy Ayamade, don't leave us. Don't leave. The soldier's voice fades. Come on. Can you hear me? Come on. Speak. Speak. The soldier's voice grows louder, and then comes the cracking sound of torn flesh. I am hungry.
This will be quick.
We found Irabeth.
I'll remove this obstacle.
Still alive. Not doing super great.
Strike.
Commander! Irabeth has been impaled on a metal hook and is barely breathing. Her lips move slowly, and blood pours from her mouth with every word. You came. Cursing, Sela rushes to help Irabeth. Thank you, Sela. With your help, Irabeth gets off the hook. She sways with a moan, but remains standing. I'm not gonna, like, berate her. You suffered a great deal. You're lucky to be alive. I am alive. This boy is not. I have also been bitten. She lowers her head and you see a fresh bite on her neck. Crazy inheritor. Yeah, I was about to say she's a paladin though. They were just talking about that. They're immune to disease, including ghoul fever. Crazy inheritor. She protects me from an infection. Otherwise, I'd be like him. What lies further ahead? Did you see anything? Staunton Vaughn, the fallen paladin of Dresden. He is here. With the demoness, it's a trap. Please, be careful. That waste of space is still alive? Back at the Great Garrison, I thought that eyeless beast only took him as her snack for the road. Can you walk? Anivia's waiting at the foot of the hill. She'll help you. Yes, I'll get there. Thank you, Commander. We should, like, heal her on the way. I wouldn't trust her to just walk down there in the state she's in. I'm sure she'll be fine. Hey, a faux card.
I am helpful, am I not?
Thank you, Noxie.
Well, how do you like my soldiers? Oh, so much prettier than yours, aren't they? And my games, so much more fun.
If you were a voice, why wasn't it the first time I met you? I went and made a voice for you, and now it doesn't match. The ghouls march in the square before the bell tower to the tune of Milkeneth's cheerful laughter. You see living soldiers among them, wounded, frightened to death, struggling to march in step with the undead.
Playing soldiers? How old are you? 8?
The disgrace. Our camp was ravaged by an overgrown child with wings.
I love them.
Darling, look who's here. It's the commander, come to return what she stole from you. It should have been you in command of this army. And these powers, they should have been yours.
You see two familiar figures in the bell tower. The fallen crusader Staunton watches marching ghouls with grim disgust. Minago takes him by the chin, her sharp claw leaving a scratch on his cheek, and turns to face you.
Oh, darling, why so sad? Oh, please, sweetheart, say something. When you're like this, it makes me sad too. You don't want me to be sad, do you? Come on, smile.
She's so gross.
I did everything you wanted, even better than you wanted. The fools who humiliated you got what they deserved. Can you hear them scream? And now their commander will be torn to pieces along with them. Oh, it's sure to be a fine show. Just for the two of us. And we have the best seats in the house.
Sharp nails sink deeper into the dwarf's skin, and the demon's lips draw close to his face. He winces.
This is too much. They deserve death, and what happened in Canabris was fair punishment. But this...
Oh, he's got cold feet now.
Torture. Order your creature to finish them off, and we'll be done here.
Sweetie, don't tell me what to do. We were too soft on them, I think. Just remember the way they humiliated you. And for what? For your part in a heroic feat? And now they would take Dresden from you? Each of them deserves 100 deaths. The only thing unfair about this is that we can kill them only once. There now. Don't pout. Kiss me, my love, and let's enjoy the spectacle.
Tongue resembling a fat crimson slug crawls out of Minago's mouth and reaches out to Staunton's face. The dwarf turns away, and the demon's tongue leaves a moist trace of slime on his cheek.
Hey! What are you looking at? Look at me! I'm right here! Do I need to bite your soldiers' heads off for you to notice me? I can do it, you know.
Nago, call off your puppet and come down here now. We'll just pointedly
Well,
ignore
why
him.
would I ever do that? You'd better come up to me. Not all of you, of course. Just your head will suffice. Melkineth, my dear.
Melkineth?
Bring me her head.
The monster looks at you, and for a moment you feel once more there is no one here besides the two of you. You feel his power, the same power granted to you. You realize that a battle is coming, the likes of which you've never endured before. But your opponent will soon realize the same. You feel his power and his fear. A moment later, the monster strikes. I don't think I really want to wait for Ninyo. I might actually just wait for Ninyo. It's all worth it for one more attack, right? Right. What are these guys gonna do? They're just running towards their death. Okay, well that one's got a bow. Okay, well maybe they're running towards our allies, but... well, they're all the way over there. You, actually. Am I crazy? I thought you had prayer. Well, give us a bless. We still have bless. For 3 minutes. We'll be fine. Give Sela a shield of faith. Okay. It's all worth it.
Endure this!
What is your aura, by the way? Is this your gaze?
The light, take you.
Well, give them all we got.
You should have run.
It's unbearable, the rolls of Nockaneth, the hissing of the ghouls, the moans of the wounded and dying. All this melds into a terrifying cacophony, an agonizing song of the tormented world. This shouldn't be happening. This shouldn't be happening. This shouldn't be happening. It won't happen. Anger, pain, fear, all emotions subside. Boundless, triumphant power rises from somewhere deep within you. Now you only feel... rage? I mean, I like, chaotic options. But I'm not about that rage. We'll feel calm. Rage. Blinding flash illuminates the battlefield, lighting up the ghouls with their bared teeth. Rage and terror flash in the demon's twisted muzzle, and the despair on the people's faces melts into tranquility. What is seize the moment? Oh, there we go. Oh, that is that's a feat. According to this, we have no effects. That just happened. People just calm now. We got a bunch of experience. Oh, his aura's gone. We ate his aura. I'm gonna worry about that anymore. There's actually no way this will land. What if we blind him? We failed to overcome his spell resistance, but also I forgot that has a different effect depending on hit dice, so it was a bad idea anyway.
Make every strike count.
Why are you making such a squirmy noise?
Minato! Minato! What is this?
How is he talking?
How could this be?
The dying monster at your feet.
Deceived me, you wretch! You promised I'd become...
The dying monster at your feet raises its snout to the ugly sky of the world wound.
How? This shouldn't have. Why?
You're...
Staunton.
Did you know in Mendev you can
What should we
become?
do?
The demon yelps and covers her mouth with her hands. She grabs her companion by the shoulders and yells.
I can't do anything with these swords. It's no use. Darling, please do something.
Occult symbols appear on her face, and they flush red like bloody ulcers.
Calm down. I said quiet. First, just get us out of here. Then we'll decide what to do.
Right. Let's fly away quickly.
Holding Staunton close to herself, Minago disappears. Milkoneth lets out a long grunt and freezes at your feet. That's what that noise was. It was a grunt, by the way. Like a dirty heap of bloody fur. It grows quiet. No roaring or shrieking of monsters, no moaning of the wounded, no clamor of weapons. The dawn rises over the desecrated chapel.
What do you
You
feel?
too.
Power? New abilities? All of this is so exciting.
Amelia's cheeks grow red and her eyes are gleaming. She lazily kicks the body of the dead Nabasu.
I need a mattress, preferably a magical one, so it will fly along wherever I go, and be ready if you start shaking again. It's no fun getting thrown to the rocks.
What an unexpected sensation. Like a sip of the finest wine, a soul-sapping caress. The night was difficult, but for that ending, it was worth it.
New fetish unlocked for Darren.
I'll be damned. That power again. It's so strange. It doesn't seem like Iomede's intervention. The gods rarely interfere in mortal affairs, and never twice in a row.
That preposterous unscientific power again. Sooner or later, I will research it, categorize, and describe its effects. Or else I'm not Nenio, the greatest scientist on Galarion.
Did you see Milkoneth's face? How unfortunate when your opponent gets new powers in the middle of a fight, did I? The rays of the rising sun light up the gruesome battlefield, where once again you felt the strange surge of power. The road awaits. No! Oh, wait, yeah, we're still in combat. We didn't do any of the ghouls. So they want us to finish that up real quick. I thought they were taking me off the map. Is that it? I mean, I thought that was it, but the ghouls are absent. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Belt of Mighty Constitution. Book of Resistance +2. Breastplate +1. Medium Encumbrance unlocked. A Flail of False Hope. Whenever the wielder of this +2 mithril flail confirms a critical hit, it restores 1d6 HP to the wielder. It can only be wielded by chaotic evil, chaotic neutral, or neutral evil characters. Well, that's not me. Oopsie and also doopsie. Okay.
I'm off.
I'll see if I can quickly mythic up. I think I'll just do my own. And we'll save the rest for next time. We get a mythic feat. You no longer suffer your racial penalty to an ability score. Only races with a penalty to an ability score can take this. I don't know what my racial penalty is. Strength? Maybe? So this is what? +2 strength? Closes the whole interface so I can check. Yeah, -2 strength. You think it's strength? I mean, it's +2 strength, but certainly I can get something better. You only suffer a -4 penalty on your iterative attacks instead of a -5 penalty. +2 strength would be the same thing, except I'd get a +1 on all my attacks instead of just the iterative ones. 2-weapon fighting mythic. With weapons in both hands, your deft strikes make you twice as deadly. Your penalties on attack rolls for fighting with weapons are reduced by 2. Now, see, that one is actually even better. It's a +2 to hit instead of a +1 to hit and damage, and I will take that trade. We get Freedom's Child as well. Mythic characters that draw their power from freedom become closer to the Izanas that live in Elysium. We now resist electricity 20, and we get a +4 bonus on our saving throws against mind-affecting effects. We don't die until our total number of hit points becomes equal or greater to twice my constitution score. And I can summon a Bralani, for 1 minute. You don't actually get any better with that offhand. You just get to carry you in that hand, and you swing for you. Whoa, that's actually a huge hack. Because we're both just attacking with main hand weapons then. I now have no offhand attack penalty. Actually. A short spear is one-handed. Hear me out, do I have a second one? It kind of doesn't matter. Where's the short spear I was just looking at? It's right here. My 2-weapon fighting penalty would still be just -2 if I was wielding, say, 2 spears on Dogback. Doink, 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 doink. Or I can have 1 spear and a hammer. The spear is for jousting purposes. This is extremely funny, and I'm excited for people to see it. Okay. I want to get us out of here before ads come. I will save. We'll pick up from here next time.